You're not just feeling your pain. You are feeling the pain of the woman who generated you, and maybe also of the woman who generated her. It seems unfair, isn't it? Living a lifetime carrying wounds that are not totally yours. Cry at night without knowing why. Feeling a void in your chest every time you try to love yourself. Sabotage relationships. Silence to maintain peace. Decrease to be accepted. You repeat patterns. You blame yourself for not being able to break. But what if I told you that it didn't start with you? Carl Jung said, until you make the unconscious conscious, it will direct your life, and you will call you destination. Dr. Hew Len goes beyond. Everything that appears in your life is your responsibility, even if you don't understand where you came from. And Morrnah Simeona, the kahuna who started the Ho'oponopono of its own identity, gave us the path of cleaning. No matter who missed, what matters is who is willing to clean. Today, let's talk about inherited emotional memories, about her mother's pain, the one that perhaps she herself could never heal. The wound of rejection, abandonment, fear. The wound of not being seen, heard, loved as needed. And the deepest, as without realizing it, you are repeating it, even swearing that it would do everything different. You will understand that Ho'oponopono is not just a technique. It is an act of spiritual love. It is forgiveness beyond the mind. It is the call of your soul to clean, heal, and free your lineage. For you, for her, for the women who will come after you. Then take a deep breath, because this is not just a video. It is a call to your conscience. It is a conversation between your pain and your awakening. Are you ready to look at what you have always avoided, to honor your mother without repeating your pain? You are not broken. It is only carrying stories that are not yours. And today, let's start returning them to love. You feel you live tired, not only physically, but a tiredness of the soul. You wake up with your chest tight. He feels that he carries a guilt that doesn't even know where he comes from, who lives as if he was always owing something to someone, at all times trying to please, justify, prove its value, and inside, an echo, a silence that screams, "You're not enough." Do you remember your mother? Maybe she was strong, resilient, or perhaps fragile, silent, invisible. Maybe she was always too busy, or always too sad. Maybe she loved you deeply but couldn't show it, or maybe she was waiting for her mother's love. You grew up watching and recorded everything, not with a rational mind, but with the heart. The words she said about herself, about men, about life, the tears she hid, the dreams she abandoned. Sometimes she chose to shut up, not to be rejected. You learned what love comes with effort, that being a woman is to sacrifice, that to be accepted, it is better to adapt. Today you look in the mirror and see someone who looks like the mother, not physically just, but emotionally, in the form of love, to blame yourself, to shut up. You wanted so much to be different, but he feels that somehow he was again. And it hurts, because loving your mother doesn't mean wanting to repeat her pain. You feel blame for feeling angry. You feel blame for not being able to break. You catch yourself repeating phrases, fears, attitudes, and in silence a voice whispers inside you, "I'm going to fail too. I will also be left. I will suffer too." But you were not born for that. You were born to heal this repetition. Dr. Hew Len said, "The conscious mind has no idea what is happening. It is the unconscious mind that keeps the memories that command life. And these memories are often not yours. They came from their mother, of your grandmother, of your great-grandmother. They are layers and layers of emotional memories that scream for cleaning. And the good news, you can clean it. But before, you need to look, to feel. Recognize that there is a feminine pain within you that was not born with you, but that is in you waiting for liberation. Do you know what is cruel in pain we repeat? It's just that most of the time we don't even know that we are repeating. We think we are just living, but in fact, we are reliving. You are not living your story. It is just updating an old memory. Carl Jung called it a shadow, the hidden part of the psyche, everything that was denied, forgotten, or repressed. He said, The wounded child you were is the one who commands life when you don't recognize it. And this child inside you, the one who expected the mother's hug, the one I wanted to be validated, seen, heard, today is the woman who relates to the world from this lack. This wounded child grows and becomes the woman who accepts less than she deserves, the daughter who lives to take care of her mother, forgetting herself, the partner who attracts relationships that mirror abandonment, the professional who sabots at the height, the soul that is constantly rejected, even being loved. And why? Because inside it is an unconscious pact. If I suffer like my mother, maybe I feel closer to her. This is called invisible family loyalty. It is when your soul swears silently, "Mom, if you are not happy, I won't be either." This vote is not rational, it is energetic, it is ancestral. You didn't do it with words, but with the pain. Morrnah Simeona said, "We are just wiper. Our mission is to clean the memories we share with our ancestors." And Dr. Hew Len reinforces, you don't have to know what is being cleaned, you just need to take responsibility. You are repeating your mother's pain, not for weakness, but for love. A love that was confused with suffering, a love that was stuck in memories, a love that became prison. But there is a turning point. It starts when you recognize it didn't start on me, but it's on me. And if you are in you, you can release. You no longer need to prove your love through pain. You can honor your mother, choosing to be free. Your liberation is the greatest gift you can offer it, even if she never asked for that. Now close your eyes for a moment. Breathe. Feel your presence here. Imagine yourself as a tree. Its roots are stuck in generations, in the land of your lineage, in the land of your mother, of your mother's mother, and her mother too. Each of these roots carries stories, some beautiful, some painful, and it is in this land that you grew up. It is in this emotional soil that your soul has learned to live. But now, you can water these roots with awareness. You can change the pain inherited with clean wisdom. And the first step is to ask, when did I start treating myself how my mother was? What phrases of her I repeat in my mind, even unintentionally? Am I trying to carry her pain to relieve the weight she felt? Is it repeating suffering? Am I unconsciously trying to remain connected to it? If I chose to free me, would I feel guilty about leaving her behind? These questions are not for the mind to answer. They are for the heart to feel. And while you feel, we started to clean. Exercise 1. Blue solar water. Take a blue glass bottle, or now mentalize one in your hand. Fill with water and leave it to the sun for at least an hour. This water will be your ally in the coming days. It carries the vibration of cleaning. When you drink it, mentally repeat, I bless all the memories I share with my mother. I love you. I'm grateful. I libero. Exercise 2. Morrnah Simeona prayer. Aloud or silent. Repeat now. Divine Creator, Father, Mother, Son, all in one. If I, my family, relatives, and ancestors, we offend you, your family, relatives, and ancestors in thoughts, words, acts, and actions, from the beginning of our creation to the present, we ask your forgiveness. Let this clean, purify, release, cut all memories, blockages, energy, and negative vibrations. Transmute these unwanted energies into pure light, and so be it. Exercise 3. Cleaning letter for your mother, even if she has already left. Write today with all sincerity, Mom, for so long I repeated your pain thinking that it was closer to you. Today I honor your story, but I return to you what is not mine. With love, I separate emotionally from your pain. With love, I break free. And you freak out too, then burn or keep with love. Exercise 4. The 4 sentences of Ho'oponopono with conscience. While visualizing your mother's face or feels your energy, say very slowly, feeling, I am really sorry for all the pain I inherited unknowingly. Forgive me for maintaining this pain alive for so long. I love you. Because behind everything, there is still love. I'm grateful. Because now, I choose to break free. With each drop of blue water, with each repeated word, a layer of pain begins to dissolve. And you will realize, no need to understand everything. You just need to be willing to clean, because when you clean on you clean your mother, you clean on your daughters, you clean the women in your lineage. Breathe deep. You have come here. You looked at your story. He felt his pain, recognized the injured child, the exhausted woman, the loyal daughter. And now, it's time to transform. You are no longer just your mother's continuation. You are the turning point of your lineage. When Dr. Hew Len was asked what really happens when we cleaned, he said, "When I clean, I'm cleaning memories. And when these memories go, what is left is God." This is what you are doing now, cleaning what was never yours, cleaning what your mother could not clean, cleaning so that the next women in your family no longer need to suffer. You are not cutting the bond with your mother. You are purifying this bond. It is returning to her the right to be only her mother and not your wound. You begin to realize that the pain that so did you, it was actually preparing you to become pure consciousness, because true love need not repeat suffering. True love manifests itself when you say, "Mother, I honor your story, but I choose mine. Mom, I get what you could give me, and thank you. Mother, I break free from your pain, and I give you back to divine love." And right now, something changes in the body, in the soul, in the heart. You feel something was delivered, something you held for so many lives. So many nights cried without understanding, so many sabotaged decisions, so many swallowed words to maintain an invisible loyalty. But now, you no longer need it. You understand. Who can deeply love your mother without carrying your sadness, that can respect your story, and yet write a new one, that can honor her, not with pain, but with freedom. And you start to feel a new energy opening inside you, as if a node in the chest was going out, as if the child inside you could finally breathe. This is Ho'oponopono of its own identity. It is not about fixing anyone. It's about going back to zero, to the point where you have never been injured, where your mother was never injured, where there is only love. That's what's left. When the pain goes away, you have come here. And now, there is only one way, the truth. You can close your eyes again, pretend it's not with you. You can keep saying, "I'm like that because my mother hurt me. I'm like this because no one loved me right. I'm like this because life was difficult." Yes, it was. And all this has a weight. But now, there is one question that only you can answer. Do you want to continue carrying this pain as an identity? Or is it ready to become the woman who transforms her mother's pain into light to the world? The decision is never easy, because the old pain is comfortable. It is known. She gives you a place, a story, a justification, but she also holds you. And maybe today is the day you will say, "I'm not the wounded daughter anymore. I am the woman who heals." Dr. Hew Len said, 100% responsibility. There is no one out of you. All you see is part of you. This is not a fault, it is power. Because if you are in you, you can change. You can break the cycle now. You can look back with love and forward with freedom. Yes, your mother suffered. Yes, maybe she was wrong. But you no longer need to carry this story on your chest. You can say, "I see your pain, mother, but I choose my healing." And in doing so, you are not cheating on your lineage. It's saving her, because every woman who heals, healing 7 generations backwards and 7 generations forward. Your decision is not just for you, it is for all women who could not choose. So now choose. Stay in the pain that was given to you, or live the life your soul dreams, free from repetition. The cure begins with a simple sentence. I assume 100% of the responsibility for the memories I share with my mother. I choose to heal. And you? Have you chosen? Silence for a moment. Breathe deeply. Feel your body. Feel your heart. Feel the woman you are becoming. With each breath, with each choice, with every memory you decide to release. You are no longer in the same place as when this video started. Something opened, something was cleaned, something was welcomed inside you for the first time in many years. Today, you heard your mother's story, but also heard yours. Today, you cried old tears, but it also reborn. And even if the world outside looks the same, you are no longer the same. You are the woman who recognized the cycle, and that is saying, just. You no longer need to carry your mother's sadness as a form of love. True love liberates. It does not imprison. You can love your mother deeply and yet live your own story. You can honor your lineage with lightness, not with sacrifice. And now, let's seal this moment with a symbolic act, a ritual of passage, of liberation. Put your hands on your chest and say, Mother, I love you. I recognize you. I honor you. But today, I separate from your pain. I return to divine love all that does not belong to me. I choose to live in peace, in lightness. In fact, and then, with sweetness, complete with the 4 sentences, I'm really sorry, forgive me, I love you, I'm grateful. Now, with a clean heart, with an open soul and your eyes turned to your true path, write in the comments to anchor this healing, to seal your decision, to inspire other women. I transform my mother's pain with love. I break free and free her free. Or feel in the heart, I honor my mother, but I choose my healing. These words have power. They are seeds that you plant now and that will flourish in the time of the soul. You are not alone. We are here. Every time a woman heals, the whole world transforms. Continue, one step at a time, one memory at a time. I love you. I'm grateful. Peace be with you. Mahalo.